You said you want to learn how to manage your time in nursing school. Woo! Wait, what? Oh, you're serious. What's up, guys? It's your girl Sugar Sade. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Alright, so today's video is highly requested, and I've kind of been putting it off because I've been kind of like, how do I even do this? But it's about how to manage your time and stress while in nursing school. I'm gonna be real, it's kind of like time management and nursing school are kind of like oxymorons. They contradict each other. So yeah, but I'm gonna teach you what I did to survive. The biggest piece of advice that I could give you if you want to survive nursing school and if you want to manage your time as best as possible is you really need to utilize a planner. And I mean use it the right way, because so many people, they're like, I have a planner, and the way you're using it is not even going to help you manage your time. And what I mean by that is that I notice that a lot of people, when they use a planner, they just put in when their assignments are due, and that's it. Like, okay, I can look at my syllabus and see when they're due. I don't need a planner for that. So I'm going to show you how I organize my planner. Okay, so here's my planner from November 2018. Sorry, this is kind of hard for me to record, but what I do when I'm organizing my planner is I do put in the due, I look on my syllabus and I put in all my assignments that are due on the due date. For example, here, see, 442 culture assignment, and then quiz opens this day, and then group paper due. So I put in all the actual days that is due first, right? So let's just start off with this 442 culture assignment. It's due on the 12th, but you see I wrote 442 cultures, 442 culture, 442 culture all the way ahead of the due date, right? I have that in my I have it in my planner already. And that's because that's going to help me manage my time better, because when you just have it here on the due date, all these days you go and look at your planner every day, you think, oh, I have nothing due, nothing due, nothing due, nothing due. And all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, tomorrow my paper is due. But if you write it ahead of time, I said, okay, it's going to take me about 3 days to do that paper. So I put in for 3 days to work on it. So I know when I look here on the 8th, I say, oh, I need to start working on it tomorrow. Oh, I need to work on it again the next day. Work on it. Oh, and it's due. So I don't just get bombarded with something at the end. And I do that for all my assignments. See, I have paper. I have like explanations. That means I really need to do it. PowerPoints. I do PowerPoint. PowerPoint is due that day. Quiz opens. Quiz due this day, you know? So that's how I organize that. And then also I know you guys probably can see like I have some names like Lena written down, or Tutu, you know, whatever, Tori. And that's because at this time I was also not only in clinical, but I was in an externship. And that's how I knew what days I was at the externship and who I was shadowing for that shift. So that's how I tracked that. And then for every day that I complete my task, I cross it off. This is February's planner. You see, nursing school is crazy, y'all. Every day I had almost something to do. Like just so much stuff. Like that's just stress. But this is how you're going to manage your time. You know? Oh, there we go. More stuff. Due annotated bib, due forum, due annotated bib. It's due this day, see? So that's my advice. I even used to make myself little notes. So that's how you use a planner the right way. I even color coordinated. So orange was for my assignments when I finished them. Pink was for my senior preceptorship, and then the yellow was for my externship. So, and then on top of this, guys, I had work. So you see these little black dots? I put black dots on the days where I had work. I had to do this, otherwise my life would have been a complete mess. It looks crazy, but try it out. This is really gonna help you. Also, guys, it's important to manage your stress while you're in nursing school because it is very stressful, and sometimes you feel all like very overwhelmed and like you're alone, especially if you have non-nursing friends that really can't relate to what you're going through. So it's very hard. So what I did to manage my stress was I started meditating, and I would use this app called the Breathe app. And whenever I felt like, right when I was about to crack, and that was often, I would do like a 2-minute meditation, and it's a guided meditation. There's a person, they tell you exactly what to do. They talk you through it. They tell you what to imagine. And let me tell you, that little 2 minutes makes such a big difference. Like, I could feel all my muscles in my body just relax, and finally I could breathe, and then I get right back to it. Also, start working out if you already don't. It's a great outlet, and also it keeps you from gaining weight because in nursing school sometimes we stress eat, and also during clinicals and stuff they have like snacks and stuff in the break room that we tend to eat and stuff. So working out, it not only gives your mind a break and allows you like to let off some steam, but it's healthy for you, right? And we have to lead by example as medical professionals. We can't preach it and not follow it, right? Lastly, when I was in nursing school, I picked up journaling, and I got 2 books. I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought 2 little cute books, and one of them was for journaling. Anytime I felt really stressed out, whether it was related to school or personal reasons, relationship reasons, whatever, I would just journal my feelings, because I'm a person that likes to be very composed. So I just allow myself to be as extra as I want to be in my journal, as dramatic as I want, and I just really put extras on it. So allow yourself to do that, and that's an excellent release. And also, I started, the second book was for a book of affirmations, which I'm going to do a separate video on, but I highly recommend everyone do a book of goals and affirmations. And it's just basically a book where you write down, on every page, you write down a goal, personal goal, or you write down things like that you feel you may doubt yourself about, or that you just want to reassure yourself about, like say if you have self-esteem issues, about your appearance, write down, I am beautiful, I do love myself, or I am smart, I can get through this program, I will get through this program, I can do anything I put my mind to, I am strong enough to overcome blank. And then you look at that whenever you're feeling weak, you look at that and you remind yourself that you can do it, and that you are that, and whatever, So those are my tips for time management and stress management while in nursing school. 2 things that are extremely important. As medical professionals, we often don't take care of ourselves because we're too busy taking care of others. So this is my little advice on how to take care of you. Thanks, guys.